Good morning, YouTube. Man, I ain't feeling very well today. Not like I'm sick or nothing. It's just like, it's gloomy, it's rainy, it's gray. It's like, man, I'm just not feeling it today. But it is 9:28. We finished the pre-trip. We're gonna pull over here into the fuel alley and get fuel, because fuel here is $2.79 on the pump, or $2.80 on the pump, minus 38, $2.32. $2.42 after discount. I like it. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill up. I'm just under half a tank, so I'll fill up. We'll go the 16 miles down to Humble to get live loaded there for 11 o'clock. While we're in here, we'll grab breakfast, and then we'll go get loaded, and that tank will take us all the way to Hopkinsville, Kentucky, which is about 700 and some miles. We should be there tomorrow afternoon. So with that said, let's get this day started. Alright, so I lied. I was looking at the wrong fuel price. The fuel price across the street is $2.80. Here is $3.10. But after 38 cents, I get it for $2.78 or $2.72. Still a good price. But the place across the street don't take EFS. So maybe at one point, once you get to the point where I can start paying for fuel out of pocket, that's another area that I'm talking. When people say, "What do you mean when you're not as far as you think you need to be?" Personally, I'm okay. Just the business side, the business account isn't up to par enough to where it can, pay for fuel when need be, or pay for a massive breakdown, things like that. So that's all that means. But I want to say I got breakfast, and the other thing they had left for breakfast was the steak, egg, and cheese, what they call hoagies, and of course, they're on a hot dog bun. But to my surprise, it's actually on a hoagie bun this time. So maybe that was their intention, just that one day they were out of it, they used hot dog buns instead. So I've been referring to them as steak, egg, and cheese hot dogs ever since. But it's pretty good. Steak, egg, and cheese, can't beat it. So I'm gonna eat this. It's 9:50 right now. We filled up and got breakfast. We're eating breakfast. We're going to head down the way. 22-minute drive. Get there about 10:30 and see if we can't get loaded quick. Well, we're here. We checked in. He said go ahead and park across from the docks and where the empties are, and someone will come out with you shortly and tell you where to go. 25 minutes earlier than appointment, but I don't know. They got like plenty of docks that are open. They got a bunch of Walmart trailers here. They got a couple other trucks down there being loaded. One of them being a former Schneider's trailer. But I don't know. We'll see how long they make me sit here before they put me into a dock. Hopefully not long, because I just brought up the route. It says 762 miles from here, 12 hours, 41-minute estimated drive time. Let's just call it 13. If I pull 7 today, or 8 maybe, tomorrow afternoon I should be there, no problem. We'll see. Let's do a little thing. Click start trip. Now let's type in Nick's, because I got to pass by there. Barbecue. Come on, are you going to show up? Because I haven't been there in a while. I want to. Catfish. Nick's Barbecue and Catfish in Carlisle, Arkansas. How far away from that? How far away? I'm saying about 420 miles. 450. And it's not paid only parking because, well, unless they changed it since the last time I was there. I'm a little too far to make that today, which would be great. Which would have been great. Go there, have a nice catfish and barbecue meal, and sleep. Get up and finish out the trip in the morning. Whatever. All right. Well, it's a waiting game now. We are at the mercy of the shipper here of how fast they want to get me loaded. We'll see. 3 minutes after I ended that clip, he said, come out, go in 7. Now, I don't want to brag because I had so much space. I was over there, had to come over here, and there's 4 docks open. Man, I just did a little, I went into the dock. If you got the room, take it. Went into the dock, whipped her around straight. I went straight back by seconds. I got empties in front of me. But I one shot of that bitch. Oh! Don't mean to brag, but I may be that. No, I ain't even gonna go there. I'm gonna curse myself. I'm gonna curse every other driver out here. But hopefully, since it got me in quick, hopefully, they'll get me loaded quick. We shall see. All right, 40 minutes. He brought paperwork out for me to sign. Now we just pulled off the dock. We're going to close the doors and put our seal on. 8,000 pounds. Like it. Let's see what we got in here. Laundry baskets. Okay. Trying to do a double levers lock with one hand. Not very easy. Make sure the top's sealed, clamped in rather. And then we bend this over, push it in, make sure it snaps. And yes, I check the seal number before I sign paperwork. Make sure it's in there good. Off to Hopkinsville, Kentucky we go. All right, so we've only been driving a couple hours. We're about 2.5 hours in our trip. But we lost about an hour in traffic. As soon as we got on the interstate there after leaving the Humble at the shipper, about 5 miles down, I started seeing cops up ahead, weaving through traffic. Cops passing me, weaving through traffic. And they pass us up, and they're shutting off the interstate. So they merged 4 lanes of traffic over this one exit clusterfuck. Because when I got to where the incident was, if you're heading 59 or 69 north, the 99 is a toll road that crosses over. The on-ramp to that 99 west, there was a tractor trailer fire. Cab was all burned up, and it was a hazmat load. They opened the I saw on the inside of the trailer a bunch of green barrels there. So it was a hazmat load. They closed it all off, quarantined it all off, brought us around it. It sucked, but we are now going to be sliding our tandems. I said, what country? It said you're only 8,000 pounds. What in the world? Well, actually, I'm less. I'm like 7,400 pounds. Now, this isn't for weight distribution. This is for stability and comfort. Right now, the tandems are all the way up. I don't usually like driving that way for many reasons. You got that tail swing. You get a tighter turn radius for sure, but tail swing's more dangerous to put someone on your blind side and not even know it. And with wind and weather we're going through, axles that close together makes it a little less stable. So what we're going to do, we're going to slide these tandems back to about that 43 foot mark, which is where I like it. 43 foot mark, I want to be right on that axle, middle, towards, somewhere close, whatever. What that does is it stretches out your wheelbase and it gives you stability against the wind, especially with a light load. Imagine this is a big old wall here. A big old gust of wind hits it. It's a sail. Granted, the big old gust can still turn me over, but it won't swing me as violently towards the rear on the light taps. So we're just going to spread them back to the 43 mark in the rear axle and be done with it. So a lot of trailers have pull handles. A lot of them have air buttons. All of Schneider's basic trailers are handles. There's a handle. What we got to do, we got to pull it. And it's just got a notch in that bar that goes down in that slot there. So pull it until you get to that. Now these are the pins. One there. One right there. You notice they're not out yet. It's because right now they are wedged with the frame from when I've been moving. So we'll have to rock it just a little bit to loosen those up. The pins will all go in. Oh, and there's 2 pins on each side too. So what we'll do, we'll pull forward a hair. So I just backed in this spot. We'll pull forward. That'll release the tension on those pins. It'll suck them in. So we're going to pull backwards. Push backwards. Unlock the tension. It'll suck them in. Then we're going to pull the truck forward with our tandems locked. Brakes set. And while I pull forward, these will slide back. So where I want this axle to be is right there. All right, let's see if I did it on first try. See if I got it to where I wanted it to be. Or close enough anyway. Yeah. Okay, somewhere around here. It's fine. Don't necessarily be in the center. What I'm going to do is you'll see there's a pin right there. I will pull forward some more. It'll come up about a half hole. So this will be almost center. Once you're done adjusting, come back in, lift your handle up out of the lock, and release it. And when you pull up, you'll hear those pins lock in. I feel like I need to clarify. I said when you pull up, you'll feel them lock in. I don't mean just set your brakes and go. Keep your tandem, your trailer brakes on. Pull forward just a hair. Just like that. That locks them in. All right, we are in Cato Valley, Arkansas. Just finished up the post-trip rather, and ending shift right now. Tonight's game day. I forgot all about it being game day. Buffalo is playing at Miami on Thursday Night Football on the NFL Network, and yes, I'm about to watch it. I know you recently found out I'm a Bills fan, but it's football season. Today we wound up driving, we only drive like 367 miles, yeah. 367 miles. We use 7.5 hours of our clock, okay, right where we want to be. So we have a total of like right at 400 miles. I wanted to stop below 400 miles. I'm like 398 miles to cover tomorrow. So now this doesn't have to be delivered tomorrow, but I want it to be delivered tomorrow. I have a 180-mile deadhead from tomorrow's delivery to my next pickup Saturday by 11 or 10, whatever it was. All I know is it's game day. I stopped at the pump, went inside, and I got some freaking wings, baby. I had them cook me some fresh wings, so let me give you some, no. Look at those wings, fresh out the grease. Chicken wings and football, you just can't beat it. I mean, pizza's okay sometimes, but you know what? I wanted some wings. So I got chicken. I got 12 piece here. And I tell you, the Pilot Flying J, the PJ Fresh wings are pretty freaking good. They're pretty meaty. But, and I also got something that I haven't had in quite a while. I got an Arizona sweet tea. Not an unsweet, I got a sweet tea. But I also got plenty of water. So I'm gonna drink my sweet tea. I'm gonna eat some wings. I'm gonna watch the Bills kick Miami's ass. Look at this picture. I loved it. We're having sushi tonight, baby. Well, technically we're having chicken. The Bills are eating sushi. On a sad note, I lost a subscriber and he commented to tell me why. Which, okay, I mean, it's fine. It wasn't because I'm an asshole. It wasn't because I'm not funny. It wasn't because I'm boring and I suck at making these videos. None of that, which all is true, by the way. It's because of that right there. Trump Vance. I don't get this people these days, man. You know what? I got best friends. My group of homies, we're besties, and not all of us are on the same fence when it comes to that stuff. But we don't talk about politics anyway. Boom. That's a rule we have. We don't do it because you heard me say it before. I'm not going to convince them. They're not going to convince me. But to not like someone only because of their preference. Now, I'm a Bills fan. I've been a Bills fan. This is the best analogy I can give you. I've been a Bills fan since I was like 10 years old. We're talking about 35 years, like late 80s, 87, 88. And I was just learning what football was. And I picked them because of the colors, the red and blue. Red and blue are my favorite colors growing up. Blue still is. You know, I mean, come on. Everything's blue. So, and it's been a hard, I mean, besides that, in the early 90s, the 4 years of 4 losses of Super Bowl, but it's hard to be a Bills fan. Okay, I mean, it's been hard to be a Bills fan. For the next 20 years, 25 years or so, it was just lose. Now, over the recent years, the last 4 or 5 years, they've been showing some promise, right? But still, and now you guys are Buffalo Bills fanboys out there, and I don't want us to use the term bandwagon because we ain't won shit yet, but it's been a hard Bills fan. I've been with them the whole time. People treat politics like it's their favorite team, no matter who's in there. Politics isn't about a team. I'm registered as an independent voter, which means I will vote who I believe is the best fit for our country at that time. I don't care if it's red or blue. I don't care. I don't care. And I'm definitely not going to vote for someone just because I want to be part of voting for the first female African-American. Shut up. That's your only people. We're not talking about it. It's just sad. The people are voting for status, and my favorite team is blue. I'm staying blue. I'll never go red. My favorite team, or vice versa, right? So but I mean, if people have arguments and they believe she's going to be the best for the job, do your thing. I don't care. It's your vote. That's the freedom we have as Americans, whether it means anything or not. But you can vote whatever you want on that ballot. Who gives a shit? I don't. I vote my way, you vote your way. Somebody's going to win. Now, just because I have a Trump Vance hat on doesn't mean I necessarily say Trump is going to be is the end all be all. It wouldn't matter. It's just I know I don't want Kamala. I know I don't want the same shit we've been having, so we gotta have a change. I don't know if this is gonna be better or not. Don't know. Have no clue. But I know I don't want more of what we got. So anyway, that's just. I'm sorry. I don't ever want this channel to be about anything other than me and trucking and whatever's going on in my life. I don't want to try to influence anybody in either way. Do your own thing. Look inside. Look at the facts. Don't watch social media news, Facebook and TikTok. That's not news. That earring, remember that earring that says a microphone? I don't believe that shit one bit. I don't fucking believe it. Whatever. Anyway, I love you guys. I got to get to the game. Apparently, is there a doubleheader on Thursdays now? Like LA Rams and Detroit's playing too? I haven't watched football in like at least a couple years. I've been out here on the road, but now I have a way to do it. I can't tell you the way because it's a secret. Anyway, I love you guys. Thanks so much for watching. I'm going to get to watching football. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my night. And finish out this trip tomorrow and head to Hopkinsville, Kentucky. Love you guys. Bye.